Hey you guys, I will be doing an eyebrow tutorial today. You have been asking me, when am I going to do an updated eyebrow tutorial? Well, today is the day, okay? So what you will need is some concealer. I always go with a lighter tone and a darker tone concealer. I am using Allure Cosmetics in the shade Tan Tan and also the shade Rich Cocoa. I will also be using my spoolie, my fluffy brush, and also my flat brush. So you will also need a eyebrow pencil. It's up to you what your preference is, if you want to use a black or if you want to use a brown. So what we want to do, okay, get ready, breathe. If it's your first time, don't be all hard on yourself because your eyebrows are not looking like cousins, sisters, or twins. They looking more like frenemies, but it's okay. It's your first time. Don't sweat it. Don't be mad. Don't throw the pencil. Don't do none of that. Just watch the video. Continue to watch over and over and over and over again, and then you eventually get it. Okay. So you want to start with brushing out your eyebrows. So I'm going to be looking over here at my mirror. And you want to lay them down. What I always tell people, you want to make sure that your eyebrows are freshly either threaded, waxed, whatever you choose, to make sure that they are groomed. It is going to come out way better than expected if you do not do that. So you want to start with your pencil. I typically start a little bit in the front and I follow my natural shape. And you want to listen, ladies, you don't have to be hard-handed, like being hard with your hand, okay? Is that hard-handed or hand-hearted? Listen, don't be using your hand being all extra rough, okay? Go very gently when you're drawing this shape. Don't try to give yourself no extra hump, bump, and lump. Just follow your natural shape until you can really execute this thing here. And then you start giving yourself the extra bumps and lumps. What I mean by that, people be like, oh, can you make my arch go up over here? Your arch is not up there. It's like down. Okay. So you want to continue to follow your natural shape. And don't be so hard on yourself either about the shape. It's going to all come together because the concealer is what's really going to help you. You want to do the same thing at the bottom. And then you want to start to fill it in with light strokes. Like so. You see that? That is all you want to do. And mind you, your brow should end at the corner of your eye. I would stop my tail right here. Now you want to do the same thing on the other side. I'm also using my pencil in Just Brow Me. You can also find this on AllureCosmetics.com website. This is my favorite pencil. I'm not just saying that. No, it's really my favorite pencil. This is what the pencil that I use on all my clients. I have not switched up. Just like that. I'm going to fill this one in the front just a little bit more. It's all about arts and crafts, like for real. Okay. I had to check on my dog. So now what I'm going to do is put a little bit of that concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to use both of the shades, and I am going to just put a little bit on the back of my hand like this. I'm going to go in with my flat brush. I'm going to dip a little bit in the lighter tone concealer and the darker tone concealer, just a little bit. And now what you want to do, I always tell people, you want to hold it up just a little bit. Don't be so tight with the skin. Just gently hold it up just a little bit. Now, let's follow that line that we just created. Do you see how I'm adding that line under my brows? And I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing it. And I do extend my concealer out a little bit. It's just to help me guide myself. You want to do the same thing in the front. And you want to create a unibrow. This is going to help you get your brows to be even. So I use this as my guide. And you don't want this skinny line. You see how I have that skinny line there? You do not want that. It will become harder to blend it out if you don't make it a little bit thicker. Just like that. Now we want to do the same thing on the top. The same exact thing. Make sure you're not talking. Your eyebrows are not going up and down. You are very relaxed. It's all about how you hold your hand as well. And you curve. Follow that natural brow line and meet at the end. Just like that. Bring it to the middle because you want to create that guide for yourself. Just like that. Now you want to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you have enough product as well. I'm meeting my guide. And I'm going to that line that I created and bringing that line over. And this is what's going to help you with making sure that your brows are even. Do the same thing on the top. Now, if you feel one of your brows, say like this one, I want to fill this in just a little bit more. Just take the pencil and fill it in where it's needed. You do not have to start all the way over. And this is a very easy eyebrow tutorial. Now, you want to break the brows up in the middle, because this is like a cross check too. And make sure that they are even. Because like I was saying, my brows are very uneven. One is naturally higher than the other. And that's a lot of us. Don't feel bad. Because I don't. So now what you want to do, you want to brush your brows out with the spoolie, going inward and upward. Very lightly. You do not have to be really rough with this part at all. Okay. So now I want to make sure that it's very clean. And just keep going back and forth until they're like perfect the way you want them. Now I'm going to take my fluffy brush and I'm going to blend out these lines here. Make sure you're not going inside your eyebrow. You want to keep that as clean and crisp as possible. And so when you add your foundation, all of it will come together. I wanted that a little bit cleaner under there. And I'm blending down. Like so. So this is the actual finished product. And this is a very beginner friendly eyebrow tutorial. And then that's it. So once you put your foundation on, you will make sure you go up above your eyebrow, under your eyebrow, put your foundation on your face, and then you start to blend it all out. But other than that, this is my eyebrow tutorial, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Visit the website to get all the products that I used today at Malure Cosmetics, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.